Here are the three best bets for the MLB on this beautiful Monday morning. Last video, we cashed our plus 850 slip, 3 for 3 on those props. So let me know if you tailed that and cashed it. Let's do it again. We've got three awesome plays today. I love these, completely backed by data. Let's jump into it. The first play is James Paxton over 6.5 strikeouts. Pretty favored on all books. We can get him at minus 125 on Betway here. Again, make sure you are line shopping for these odds to get the best that you possibly can find, because at the end of the day, if you are always line shopping and getting more value, you're going to be way more profitable in the long run. So use that link down below to sign up for OddsGym if you haven't yet. You'll get 90 days free money back guarantee. So if you don't like it, no worries, you get your money back completely. But yeah, it's super important to be line shopping so you can get the best value for your bets. So over 6.5 on James Paxton. Let's get into the reasonings. Obviously, Paxton, he is 4 for 6 this year on getting over 7 or getting 7+ strikeouts. So he has done it. He does have a solid win percentage on that. But for me, the most important thing is that Paxton is a great pitcher and racks up a decent amount of strikeouts per game, right? Like the least he's found this season has been 5. And the most important thing is that the Twins have the highest strikeout rate this season by far. 742 strikeouts to be exact. The next closest are the A's at 695, right? So the Twins strike out a lot. Paxton is a strikeout pitcher. Seems like a great recipe for success. So let's lock it in. James Paxton over 6.5 strikeouts at around minus 125. You might get it at minus 135, something around there, but that is our first play. Our second play here is Austin Gomber under 4.5 strikeouts. Again, favored on all books. You can shop around to find the best value, but we're looking at around minus 125 as kind of the best you can find, averaging, about minus 136. And again, the reasoning why, we're taking these plays when they're not necessarily plus EV and we're just making them based off of math, we're looking into the stats a little bit, right? And so we check out Hall of Fame bets here and we can see that on the season, Gomber is actually hitting this number 79% of the time. In his last 10, 80%, and his last 5, 80% as well. So he is pretty consistently going under 4.5 strikeouts. And, if we look at today's game, he's facing the Reds. They're on an 8-game win streak. They've been hitting the ball incredibly well. And we're thinking that that's going to continue today, right? Mid-70s and humid at the ballpark. So that's going to be great for the carry of the ball, but potentially postponed due to rain. So what we're thinking is, if they do play this game, Gomber is going to struggle to rack up those strikeouts just based off of his totals in the past. And also the Reds being hot right now, being able to hit home runs, like plus 12% run differential here. And so we're thinking that he's either going to have a short outing based off of him not having much success, and so that under should hit, or potentially the game could be postponed or delayed, and they might have to put in a new pitcher afterwards. So a lot of things pointing towards the under on his total. And I really do like the odds that we're getting this at. It's favored, but it's not ridiculously favored. So we're gonna lock in around minus 130 or so on the under 4.5 for our second play. Our third and final play of the day, José Berríos over 4.5 strikeouts. The Jays have looked terrible as of late, looking like a little league team against the Texas Rangers in that series. So they're going to be looking to turn the tides on their season, make a push before the All-Star break. And it's going to start with this first game against the Marlins. They've got Berríos on the bump, and he's been doing very well this season from a strikeouts perspective. 71% hit rate on over 4.5 on the season, as you can see, using Hall of Fame bets here to take a look at the stats. In his last 5, he's 4 for 5 hitting that. So we're getting implied odds at about minus 245 on the season for him to hit this, whereas the actual line that we're being offered is minus 120. So incredible value here, and I think it's just a great spot, right? The Jays are looking, it's a get-right game for the Jays. Berríos is a strikeout pitcher, and so this line, 4.5 is definitely attainable. And as you can see, I mean, this graph really says it all here, right? Like, we're getting great value with this line for the odds, and the actual line itself, 71% of the time, minus 245 implied odds. So this is our third and final play. Berríos over 4.5 strikeouts at about minus 120. So there it is. Paxton over, Gomber under, and Berríos over. You can parlay it, you can straight bet it. As I said last video, we cashed our parlay for a plus 850. So, I mean, I would recommend parlaying it. It is a lot more fun that way, but definitely these picks are backed by great data and stats here. So feel free to straight bet it. As you can see, I got a parlay rolling. Let's cash it, and we'll see you tomorrow.